Confession time. It is Thursday, July 26th, 2018. It's like 8:06 p.m. and this 30-day video challenge so here's my first one. That was, July 19th, Thursday, a week from today, July 19th. I just dropped my daughter off at the airport, and did I drop her off Thursday? No, I dropped her off Wednesday, and I started this 30-day video challenge kind of out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere. It's not like I've never thought about trying to figure out how to create content, video content, but I certainly didn't know I was going to do it on last week. I knew when I was going to bring Natalie to, or when she was going to spend time for the summer, at least a couple of weeks in Alabama visiting her dad, that it's, as a single mom, it's the first time I could spend some time on something I've always wanted to do. And so I randomly just started getting used to talking into the camera for day one, and I had been listening to Conni and lots of people, Roberto Blake, Jade, all these people think media, video influencers, Sean, and I just wanted to start, and so I started, and it's been really hard, but I feel kind of like here. This is an Airtable start. I'm also testing Airtable, but so Thursday I recorded, talking into a camera and uploaded everything for myself so that I could just start to figure it out, get comfortable, and just see what this process was really going to be like. Day 2, testing the lovely Yeti microphone. That was a great day, and I loved being able to get that done. Super hard day. All of the days had been hard. Day 3, I really just, I surprised myself. I stopped using a filter, even tried it on a regular camera. I just, I just went for it and tested like a Mikey Bustos vlog type of thing, and that was fun. I could feel myself getting more and more comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's the thing, right? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. I mean, I ate on camera, like, wow, that's a lot. If anyone knows me personally knows I run too fast. Actually, I'm not a fast runner, but I'm camera shy. And I mean, yeah, so to eat on camera, not care, just was like, good job, Jamie, nice. And this is not about me trying to, Jamie, yeah, get vain, start loving talking to yourself, and it's so far from that. It's okay, wow. wow, I didn't know I was gonna do this. I'm just gonna keep going because anyhow, has nothing to do with certainly nothing vain for sure. It's about getting comfortable with myself, wanting to figure stuff out because Max is so sweet. Anytime someone's sad or something, like, he always comes. It's so sweet. And it's potentially he's gonna step on the keyboard and oh god, I love him. Anyhow, my super goal is to, and has always been, to like love and help people. And I know, and I feel so frustrated because what I want to ultimately help people do is to be happier, to realize their potential and all these great things. But, and so I've for like maybe, for at least the last X amount of months, maybe on a journey for the last year or so, I've really been trying to figure out how to make myself super good and happy and successful and all these things so that I can get to a place where I can feel like I can genuinely and honestly help people, so I can say, oh look, I've done it. And being such an emotional person, sensitive person, and it's hard to get a wrap on these feelings, but I know that I felt like, YouTube and social media and just, this sort of platform can be one of the ways, because I know so many talented, gifted, amazing people in my circle, and truth be told, a lot are struggling. They're struggling, as I am, as I was, working a 9 to 5, which is, I don't know about other people's jobs, but for me, I'd been 9 to 5. It's been, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and expectations even after that, expectations on the weekends, and potentially being exempt, and so not getting paid for those extra hours, and I'm not complaining about the jobs I've had. I've been very lucky with positions I've had in the past. I'm so grateful. But I guess I know people have struggled. Sometimes they struggle with jobs. I mean, I've been trying to freelance, and that's tough. Everything's tough. Everything's tough. Anyhow, rambling. Wow. Gotta keep that ramble going. But I have been, I've been wanting people, my family, my circle to, I'm so sick of my story. When I tell you I've been trying to get people to YouTube and you should do this, blah, blah, blah. It's because I've seen, like my uncle Jack, the one that I mentioned in day 3 about the capital Jack sauce. He's the best cook, chef. Like, I'm a foodie. could probably tell by my videos, I'm a little, I need to exercise and not be as a foodie. That's another story. And everyone knows Uncle Jack. He's got the credentials behind it, too. He's so amazing, and like, I he should be helping as many people like figure out how to uh, harness in his gift and his talent for what he can cook and how he does it so fast, and his taste and his flavor and everything's amazing. And I want to know how to help that. And one of the ways I've always thought is, helping on, on a platform like this. It's so amazing. Like back in the day, if he wanted to have, like, if I thought, oh, Uncle Jack, you should really, have a cooking show. Back in the day, I would have been like, wow, yeah, that is amazing. I guess I don't know anyone in the industry, so sorry, Uncle Jack, just cook for us and that's it. But now with YouTube and everything, same thing that Roberto Blake has been talking about. Like, anyone can do it. You can share your gifts. You can do it. Who cares if one person finds his cooking videos and says, that's great, and a thousand others say it's terrible. The other thousand others that say that says it's terrible, they don't have to watch it. They're not being forced to. They don't have to watch it. But if he helped one, wow, cool. One person that he could reach from anywhere on any side of the world, that's amazing. My Aunt Beverly, like, she had so many talents, so many gifts. My cousin Pal, my cousin Krita, my auntie Beth, oh God, my daughter, just all these people in my life. They're so cool. What? This cannot be a video of me crying. I almost don't want to pause. I don't know why I'm so crying. I need to get a hold of my emotions. Okay. My point is, I know so many amazing people, and I love them. I want them to be, I want to share it, with as many people as possible, and I don't like seeing so many people suffer, financially and everything. And I'm not saying that they're like eating dirt or anything. So grateful that my family's healthy and all this stuff. But it's not just my family, it's so many other people. My screen is going dark. So many people that I just want everyone to, as many people as possible, to feel like they're to thrive as much as possible. And I do have feelings on some corporate world and how, the American dream, everything is it's all for what? It's another story. We're just working too hard, and the pay for people is just not there, and it's not, you're not middle class, or you're not this if you're scared about paying your bills or having to figure it out every single day all the time. I mean, it's like, seriously, like, wow, like, I can't wait to get that great job and get 2 weeks of vacation a year. Like, yeah, like 2 weeks. I take 2 of those days for a Natalie event, another for this, another for that, and what actual vacation am I gonna get? Nothing. Yeah, if you're lucky, you get 3 weeks. My whole point is that I do know technology. Not great, not this, not that, but I know I can learn. I know I can learn and I know I'm good, and I I can do it. The reason why I'm starting to get emotional too is because this is about self-love. The struggle is real. Doubting yourself. And I am tired of doing it for myself. And again, I want people to know that they need to stop doing it. And I'm that person that always tells everybody, I can coach other people. I see what potentials they have. That's an ASMR thing. Can you hear? That's nasty. It's so gross. Actually, it's not gross. Whatever. It's not. I'm crying. There's stuff building up. I don't know. We have to ask Dr. Mike. My point, again, was if I'm always telling people and trying to coach people and seeing the potential in so many people and telling them, oh, you should YouTube, you should do this, you should share your gifts, and they if I won't even do it or even try or test or figure out how to do it to even really actually seriously help them, then no wonder they're not listening. Shit, my daughter's calling. And I've threatened her about not calling me. Hi, honey.
Hi, Mom.
How was the movie?
It was good.
Sorry, did your phone start beeping?
I just walked out and then it was like, what is that? And I was like, it's my mom.
Alright, I love you. I'm glad you're okay. You're okay?
Yes, I just walked out of the movie. I just walked out the bathroom.
Okay. Alright. Well, just make sure you're in the bathroom. You and I's relationship is all about 1,000% trust. I don't need you to be out in Alabama trying to, think you're being slick ever.
I'm not slick.
Okay, I know. But
Maddie's mom is coming. I'm about to get in the car.
All right.
Can I call you later?
Yes, love you. Bye.
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 Took my phone.
Oh my God, that was so funny. That's a story for another day. Yeah. Wow. Okay, where was I? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay. So where was I? My confession, my point is a couple of things. I can't, can I truly honestly help any of my family members, with social media and YouTubing or doing anything and and having them share their gifts and talents if I truly don't honestly know whether or not I can edit video, know how to work with sound, all these other things. So hence this test and me figuring out Final Cut Pro and this application that I'm trying and all these different things. I can't. But if I learn and I do this 30-day challenge, and which is now going to be extended for who knows what, because I haven't done it for a few days, but if I don't have the skills to do it, I really can't help them. But two, some of the things that I tell teens or my daughter or anyone, to have confidence in yourself and be vulnerable and don't care and just go out there and, if I can't do it or I won't do it or I eventually talk down to myself or I don't go after something. I mean, truth be told, my whole point with this was, I had a point. I'm going to show my screen. I had fun. I've been having fun. They've been hard to do to figure out. If you don't know and you've never taken a class in Final Cut Pro, and it's hard in there fumbling around. I mean, I played with Adobe Flash 100 years ago, when I don't even know, a long time ago, for like 5 minutes or whatever. So I'm familiar a tiny bit with these things, but otherwise, this is no. And I mean, obviously, look here. 2 years ago, I obviously played with something here. That one day, and so again, I can learn technology if I focus, if I really try. But circling back, even though it's been very hard, long days, long nights, and all this stuff, I can't even lie, I've been enjoying uploading. It's been fun. And again, this is me talking to me, or if this, my thing is, do I think that somebody could see what somebody's process would look like trying to learn these things? A real, honest review documentary type of thing where I'm literally journaling my process through this. I do think it could be helpful for potentially one person or two people or someone, or and even if it's not, if it's helpful for me. I've looked back on some of these videos. I'm not really watching them that much, but if they're boring. I'm just kidding. I mean, they're entertaining to me because I'm laughing at myself the whole time, but they're helpful to me in this process, and there is something to be told about. I am learning so much by each one. So yeah, Roberto Blake, I say his name 100 times. I watched a video. He has so many videos. And I just learned about him, of course, through this process. And when he's got so much content, and I am so excited. Like, every video that I hear of his and so many others, it's just amazing. And I'm just I'm scratching the surface of it. It's I've only watched just a few, but one of the things he did in one of his videos talked about him purposely keeping older videos on, and I could see that for me, keeping these beginner stage videos up, so that it could potentially be helpful to someone. As soon as someone says, oh, I'm awkward in front of the camera or whatever, no. You're not gonna be. Do you want to see what I look like? So what the heck was I? Now I really don't know what I'm talking about. How did I even get on this? I wanted to record a day 5 confessional 5 days later. It's now been, okay, so let me look at this. So day 4, this, I loved this a bit. Now, of course, it was super corny. It was the real reason of why what happened in this and what I was testing. And it doesn't, again, getting cinematic, but I was testing something. I wasn't literally trying to be, I was testing terms I'd never heard before, B-rolls and music and all this cool stuff from Peter McKinnon and blah, blah, blah. Again, it was just a test. I think that's one of my fears, is that if someone's going to find the video, or even a family member is going to see the video and be like, Jimmy, that was stupid as hell. And it's no, it wasn't the point. The point was to do, because context is everything, right? Yeah, you don't want people to think, oh yeah, I was taking myself seriously. No, this is a test. And you just want to just not literally hit, oh, I'm not a violent person, but just be stop with your judgments, because people don't need to judge other people. Why? Most of the time, we're our biggest critics. I already have enough. I'm judging myself so much. God, I'm trying to not do that. Last thing I need is someone else doing that.
and when I say I mean any of us, is to be loving and sweet. I would make a point here. I know this is probably like a 4-hour video, so no, but I know and I feel this time frame of life is the nice people uprise. Like, I don't know, it's uprising, not good with vocabulary. This is the time for good-hearted people to come up. I know it. I can sense it. I can feel it. If you have good intentions and you're sweet and you're this and you don't want to, like it. This is our time right now. I think this whole like hung up on oh, I don't want to make money, I don't want to ask for money, blah blah blah, like, oh, just feeling weird about it, maybe from past history things, and it's not about like making money and this and that, but it isn't a way, because Jen Sincero, another one that I've loved, talks about that, like, you're so nice, you don't want to make, but no, if you are nice and you are kind and you are loving and you have good intentions and you want to help people and you want to help the world, you and me and those type of people, we are exactly the kind of people that need to be making money. Exactly the kind. You know why? Because we're going to just do everything that we can to turn around and give it to other people and to help and to build and to love and to not be greedy and stingy and like blah, blah, blah. And no. We're the kind, cool, good-hearted, positive people. We're exactly the ones that should be doing our best to thrive, because when we thrive, we are going to make sure that others thrive. There is nothing in the world that would make me more excited than some person handing me $1 billion right now. If you have $1 billion and you're watching this somehow, hand it over. It is not because I'm going to go and buy a fancy house or anything. When I tell you I can't wait to have a tiny home, and like I did with great Wi-Fi and really nice Apple and all this stuff, but when I tell you like money means what being rich, the only thing that would mean to me is, or just not even being rich, but having more money means that I can give more. And I think that also makes me frustrated, is that like, if I don't have it, I can't give it. If you've ever been an Uber person or Uber that's, delivered to me so gratefully, I'm a tipper, because I'm so grateful. Like, and maybe that's why I'm broke, because every dollar I get, I can give it away or spend it on something. But what the hell was I talking about? The point of day 5. Let me go back to my computer screen. It's okay. So my point was, I actually liked this. Not necessarily like, oh, I just love me. Ooh, I'm so good. No, I'm loving this process. I'm loving this process. And I'm glad I'm doing it. And so day 4, when I did this, and that was fun to learn. That was Sunday. It is Thursday. I have not done these. These are like, whatever. These are like things I could have done. But this is my point on day 5 was, I guess now I would name this confessional. Confession. That's probably what it's called. But so I'm just gonna type into a table here on camera. Okay, so Thursday, I'm literally learning this too. I haven't played with Airtable, but it looks really cool. Monday, Tuesday, and I know there's a way to do that. I like to see things visually. I need to see things visually. I can't understand anything if it's not like words written. It's just how I am. It's like I can't. Like, what is the? Oh, okay. So blank, blank, blank. And then that's what this is. So see what happens tomorrow.